Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Thank you for being here one more time. Today we're going to be learning about the royal game, and we're going to also be playing a tournament. So today you may be noticing a couple of different things, and the first one that you will be noticing today for sure is the chat. Okay, and I have been warning you for the longest while, kids. Listen, kids should not be writing any and just everything on the chat. So today there will be no chat on the YouTube live. So all you could do is just pay attention, learn, and then play the tournament. If you want to the link for the tournament, you could find it in the description of the video. So you could go to the video description and you will be able to find the link right there. Okay, so today I want you all to pay a lot of attention, and no, there is no chat. And the reason why there is no chat is because I put it for children. So when you are doing a live extremely only for children, there is no chat allowed. Okay, of course I wanted to have the chat before because I wanted to ask questions and let you type answers in the chat and all of that, but some of you were spoiling it for the others. So from the next class, meaning next Monday, please God, we're going to have a moderator in the live, meaning if you start talking and chatting and writing bad things in the chat, then you will just be blocked. Okay, so make sure for the next Monday when you come back to chess, make sure you do not write in the chat just any and everything. In the chat will be to ask questions about the game only, or to answer questions about the class. Okay, so that is something for you to keep in mind. Okay, so I want everyone to keep in mind that, and I think also that parents will appreciate that part of the deal. Okay, so now let's get started with the training today. One of the things that I have been talking a lot is how to start a chess game. Okay, and what to do at the beginning. Many people have no plans, no idea of what to do at the very beginning of the game, and I want to help you with this part. Okay, so at the very beginning of the game, you want to control the center, you want to develop your pieces, and you want to castle. That is at the beginning, and this will take only 7 moves. I have been repeating these moves time and time, and also if you check my channel and you look for chess rudiments, check that one, chess rudiments, then you will find all the details of how to start a good chess game. Okay, now at the beginning, we want to start with the pawn e4 if we are playing with the white pieces, and if you are playing with the black pieces, you want to start with the move pawn to e5. In this way, you are controlling the center with a pawn. When you are playing a chess game, controlling the center with a pawn is extremely important. Okay, after you control the center with one pawn, it is time to start bringing out our pieces. And by bringing out our pieces, I am not talking about bringing out more pawns. I'm talking about the knights, and I'm talking about the bishops. So it should follow something like this. Knight f3, black plays knight to c6, and then you could play something like bishop c4, bringing out the bishop. So notice, you brought out a knight, you brought out a bishop, and if you are playing black, you do the same thing. The knight came here to defend this pawn that this knight was attacking, and now bishop also comes to c5 just to bring out the bishop. Our pieces need to be on the outside so they are ready to attack and to defend. Okay, now that we do that, we want to bring out our next knight. So knight to c3, and black will play here knight to f6. So this beginning of the game is extremely important. So let's try it one more time. At the beginning, we want to start with pawn to e4, and black will play pawn to e5. Okay, and then white will play here knight to f3, and black will play the move knight to c6. Okay, very important. Knight to f3, knight to c6. Then, if you are playing white, your bishop will slide out to c4, and black will also bring out the bishop to c5. So we have control of the center, one knight out, one bishop out. Then we're going to bring out our next knight, knight c3, and black also brings out the knight, knight to f6. Notice this is only 4 moves, but in 4 moves you have already 3 pieces out, and we have 1 pawn controlling the center. This is extremely important when we are playing a chess game. Now, the other thing that we're supposed to do is castle. To castle, you grab your king and you move it 2 squares towards the rook. If you are black, you grab your king, you move the king 2 squares towards the rook. So castle, castle. Now, at this point, I don't want you to start just doing your own thing. We're still within our opening plan. So I want to push this pawn 1 square forward. Black will also do the same. And then we're going to bring this bishop to g5 to pin the knight. So when we play the bishop on g5, this knight cannot move. If the knight moves, then you will get to capture a queen. So bishop to g5, and for the black pieces, black will play bishop to e6. Now, this is only 7 moves, okay? Only 7 moves. But notice how nice, clean, and beautiful this game is looking. So this is just looking brilliant. This is how your game is supposed to be looking like. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I will go through the games of the beginners for you to notice the difference between this game and some of the beginners games. So let's go to League Chess, and let's go to our previous tournament. By the way, if you are looking for the link of the tournament, you will find the link for the tournament in 2 places. Well, 3 places. Number 1, it was sent via WhatsApp to your parents on the phone. Okay, the first place to find it. The second place is like if you go by the bell on your League Chess or by your messages in League Chess, you should have a message with the link to the tournament. So you could just, from your own device that you use to play chess, on League Chess, you check by the bell, you check by the messages, and you will find a message with the tournament. So you can just click on that and you will be logged into the tournament one time. The other way to find it is also in the description to this live. So if you check the live and you go to the description, you will see the link for the tournament, which is the link to join this tournament here. Our previous tournament had 52 players. So let's see how many players are joining today. Okay, so if you want to join the tournament, go to the description link, okay, or to the description of this video, and you will be able to find the link right there very easily. Now, let's take a look as before at the tournament that was played last week. Also, before I go and check these games, I have to remind you of something very important, okay? Last tournament was what we call arena. What is a chess arena? Well, in a chess arena, you play as many games as possible. As soon as you finish a game, you are immediately put to play against someone else, okay? That is called a chess arena. If you are winning, you will play against a person who won. If you lost the game, most likely you will play against a person who lost the game. And you play a whole bunch of games, as many as you can play, all right? However, today's tournament is a bit different. It's called Swiss. And Swiss tournament is how normally chess tournaments run. So no one gets to play more games than others, no more or no less. So in a Swiss tournament, you only get to play, in this case, 6 games. So today we're going to play only 6 games. And at the end of those 6 games, let's see who has more points, okay? So you don't have to try to rush or anything like that. You have 6 games. Even if you lost the first game, you get to play in the second game as well. However, the difference in Swiss, between Swiss and arena, is when you are playing a Swiss tournament, you have to wait until all games are finished. So make sure you take your time, play a very good game. Don't try to play fast. Don't try to rush. Oh, let me just finish the game quickly. No, because if you finish your game quickly and if you are rushing, you might lose, and then you will have to wait until all the players finish their game for you to play round 2. So all rounds start at the same time. So everyone will start with round 1. When you finish your game, whether you win or you lose, you will just be waiting for the appearance. You have to wait until all the players finish their game, and then we'll go to round 2, and so on until the tournament is over. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that information in mind for today's tournament. So now let's take a look at the games that you played last week, okay? And notice I will first take a look at the games of some of the players that did very well. So we have here Julian San. I find Julian San was playing a good game. Adam was playing a good game. So let's take a look at the games of Adam, okay? Notice Adam came fourth in the tournament. And let's look at one of his games. He's playing here against, let me see a game, this game, for example. He lost this game, no problem. But let's see how the game went. He played e4, the opponent played e6, and now he plays d4, controlling the center. The opponent played e5, he played e5, and notice now they have resolved the problem in the center. Black plays c5, black is attacking the center with pawns, and white played c3. And now here come development of pieces. Knight came out, queen b6, bishop e3, queen takes on b2. This bishop e3 wasn't so good because the queen was attacking this pawn, and I moved the bishop, and now the queen took the pawn. So this wasn't all that great. And then he lost another pawn. So what do we see here? Well, it is important for us to pay attention to what the opponent is doing. For example, if queen comes to b6, the queen is both putting pressure in the center, but it's also pointing at this pawn. So this pawn now is good, it's guarded by this bishop, but he moved the bishop and he ended up losing the pawn. So during games, things like that will happen. If your bishop is protecting something, or if your knight is protecting something, make sure you don't just leave that there. You have to make sure you keep your pieces protected during the game. Now, eventually, after a while, even though he lost a pawn, notice how he continues now to bring out pieces. Now, all of a sudden, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Of course, this bishop out here was bad because he put the bishop where the queen could capture it. So what can I tell you? During the game, you have to pay attention where you put your pieces. If you put your pieces in squares where they could be captured, guess what? Your opponent will just capture your pieces. So we have to pay attention to where we put the pieces when we are playing a chess game. Okay? Now, close this game. I see this game is not looking all that full. The screen is extremely big in this case. I'm showing the game in that way. Let's take a look at a game of chess overseas. Let me see what chess overseas is playing. Let's see chess overseas versus, who can it be? Okay, let me see chess overseas in the game he played against me. Not this one. Here I find he lost a bit quickly. Going actually into my games, I'll look at a game that I played against chess overseas. All right, so let me see this game. This game I was playing black against chess overseas, all right, which is one of the players that was in the tournament. This is just his username. So in the game, he went e4, I played e5. He brought out the knight, I brought out my knight. He brought out his bishop, I brought out my next knight. Now he goes knight g5, he's creating an attack on this pawn, and I played d5 because this is the only way to block these two pieces from capturing my pawn. So I played d5, he took, and now I attack his bishop. He played bishop check, and I block with my bishop. Now he plays queen e2, defending his bishop, attacking my pawn, so I defended my pawn. Notice in this position, still, both players are fighting for control of the center, and both players are developing the pieces. So I have 4 pieces out, my opponent has 3 pieces out, and we are on move 7. So this is what I'm talking about. During the game, even if my opponent is attacking me and I am defending, I have to continue to develop pieces. All right, developing your pieces and controlling the center is extremely important. My opponent castled, I also castled. See? He played rook to the center, attacking my pawn, and I play pawn to c6, attacking his bishop with my pawn. He captured, and I captured with the knight. Notice it's important, my knight in the corner here is not doing anything, so I capture with the knight, and my knight is now looking again at the center of the board. He plays knight to c3. I didn't really like this move too much because now I play knight to d4. This creates kind of like a triple attack. I attack the queen, I attack the pawn, I attack the bishop. The bishop is also attacked by this bishop. So my opponent has to find a way to deal with this. He played queen d3, and now I play bishop f5. The bishop attacks the queen, attacks the pawn. My knight still attacks the bishop. So my opponent might be in a bit of trouble here. He plays knight back, and I took the knight on e4. Maybe not the the best move. Apparently, the computer likes something like moving the king to the side, but okay, I took the knight. He plays now f3, and f3 is definitely not a good move. This is not a good move because after I took, his best move here is just to maybe take back. Maybe use his knight and take back. If I take one of your pieces, you should just take one back, one of my pieces. All right, but instead he plays f3, but then I just capture his knight. My bishop attacks the queen. This knight defends the bishop. My knight attacks the bishop. So here he's kind of like losing a piece. He captured with the queen, but now I capture this and I have won 2 pieces all of a sudden. Notice I have 3 minor pieces. He only has 1. So he only has 1. And here he ended up resigning because he lost a lot of pieces in the game. Let me just push this one up. Sorry about that. So, but notice the difference here. Notice all of my pieces came out. The 2 knights, the 2 bishops were out. What does that mean? When my knights and bishop are out, I could use them. You see how my bishop attacks the queen, my knight is defending the bishop, my knight is attacking the bishop. Because my pieces are out, I could use them to attack. However, let's look at my opponent's pieces. This bishop is not out yet, and that may have been the problem in his game. He didn't develop all of his pieces. This bishop is not out yet, and now I have literally 4 pieces that are attacking and creating problems, and my opponent only has 3 pieces out while the queen is there, but the queen is on the attack, and he ended up having problems in the game. So what is my advice? When you are playing a chess game, remember, control the center, bring out your pieces, and castle. Now let's take a look at the games let's take a look at a game from the people who came in the last 40. All right, so I'll go to the person who came 40th in the game. Okay. Oh, this is Rambir. Let's take a look at the game of Rambir. Rambir won 1 game and Rambir lost 3 games. So let's take a look at why Rambir may have lost some of this game. So let's see. During the game, you have to pay attention. Remember, guys, controlling the center, developing the pieces, castling. That is basic. That is basic things that you should always do. But then comes the part of paying attention move by move. You make a move. Before you make your move, make sure you see that you are not going to give away pieces. All right. The other part is when your opponent makes a move, you have to watch your opponent move and see if your opponent is attacking something of yours, or even if your opponent is giving you something for free. So let's take a look at these games. Let's take a look at one of these games and see what happened. Okay, this is only one move apparently. Let's take a look at this game. In this game, Rambir is playing with the white pieces and his opponent is playing with the black pieces. Let's check this game. The move started e4, e5. Very good. Both players are controlling the center. Queen out. The queen is attacking this pawn, and this pawn, especially the e5 pawn. Black plays knight to f6, which is a bad move. But Rambir here doesn't follow up, because when the knight comes here attacking the queen, Rambir should have played queen takes pawn, free pawn, but Rambir didn't take the pawn, and Rambir instead played queen g5. And this is what I'm talking about. During a chess game, if you have something free to capture, you should capture it. That's the plan. The whole idea of queen h5 is to capture that pawn. Now notice I show this queen f5, h5 for you to protect against it, or for you to defend against it. And for you to defend against it, you should play knight to c6 to defend this pawn from the queen. All right, but not knight to f6 like in the game, because queen could take the pawn. However, Rambir didn't take the pawn, and this could be the start of problem. So he played queen there, he didn't take the pawn, and now black brought out the bishop. However, now he played c3, attacking the bishop, bishop f5, he plays b4, attacking the bishop again, bishop b6, and he plays bishop b5. All right, notice Rambir is bringing also pieces, but he still didn't take the free pawn, and he didn't take this free pawn. There were 2 free pawns. So instead of playing a whole bunch of moves, he could have taken any of these 2 free pawns, and that is what I'm talking about. It's not about, let me just move pieces. During a chess game, you have to pay attention, especially when you're playing around beginners or among beginners. The first stage to stop being a beginner is, number 1, you make sure you use your concepts, like controlling the center, bringing out your pieces, and castling. That's the number one thing you're supposed to do, all right, to play a good chess game. The second thing that you have to do is be very aware of what is free. If you want to win a chess game, you have to capture your opponent's pieces. And when you are playing among beginners, because these are two beginners playing, you have to pay attention to what you could capture that is free. And here, for example, he played bishop here, bishop out, all right. But instead, he could have played queen takes pawn, check. Or he could have played queen takes pawn, attacking a rook. Any of these two moves would have been very nice, okay? Any of these two would be actually quite good. But notice in this position, he didn't play any of those. He brought out the bishop. The opponent played now pawn to h6, attacking his queen, and he finally captured the pawn on g7. Rook f8, and he captured the pawn on h6 as well. And the opponent played knight back, attacking his queen. And notice what happened here. Ranbir played quickly. Notice quickly. You know why I say quickly? Look at the time here. Down here, you could see the time that the opponent or the player took to make his move. So here on the clock, 4 minutes and 24 seconds. After he played, he has 4 minutes and 21 seconds, meaning he took only 3 seconds to make this move. But the first thing you have to analyze, guys, is the following. When your opponent makes a move, you have to look at your opponent's move and see what that is doing. And this knight went back, attacking this queen. He didn't notice it. He brought out the knight and he lost the queen. In a game that he was totally winning, because up to here, he took two free pawns, all right? So he's 2 pawns up. He is doing very well, winning. But here, after knight g, he was careless, brought out the knight, and lost the queen, all right? After that, he took this pawn, but the opponent now start attacking everything. Then queen takes check. White is already having some problems here. Notice here also some mistakes by both players. For example, this player played d6, attacking Ranbir knight. Ranbir should have just moved his knight away. Maybe knight here, for example. Just move the knight, maybe attacking the queen. Just move the knight away. Instead, he put the rook here, allowing for the opponent to take the knight. But the opponent, again, does not take the knight, which should be a free knight. The opponent played bishop out check. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. And Ranbir here, instead of taking that with his knight, he played bishop back. The opponent took the bishop, rook takes, and then check. Rook block, queen, and then rook to the corner, and this knight is still free. All right, and this is what I'm talking about. The opponent didn't take the free knight. So guys, when you are playing your game, if you want to improve your placement in the tournament, pay attention to free pieces. So that's your job for today. Your job for today will be the following. When you're playing the game, I want you to focus, pay a lot of attention, move by move. If there are free pieces, not in the keyword, free pieces, something that you could just get for free, a free pawn, a free knight, a free bishop, a free rook, you want to capture those pieces. Being aware of what you could capture is very important. So that is very, very good. Very important to do. When you move your own pieces, make sure that you do not put your piece where it could be captured. Okay? So make sure you do not put your pieces where it could be captured. That is very important. Also, when your opponent makes a move, like in this move, knight, any move that your opponent makes, any move, this move look like, oh, he's just moving the knight back. Any move that your opponent makes, watch out to see if your opponent is attacking something of yours. It doesn't take long to pay attention to a move. My opponent move a piece, let me look at what that piece is attacking. Very simple. If you do that, you will play a better game and you will improve your placement in the tournament. Okay? Very important for us to play the game like that. Now, let's take a look at the tournament. Let's see how many people have joined. Only 18 people. All right? Only 18 people. I was expecting more, but I guess because of the chat, some of you cannot join. Let me see. I don't know if I could. At this point, I don't think I can allow the chat. I don't think I could just open the chat. At least I don't think so. All right. So it is very, very important, guys, that for the next session, that you stop saying the wrong thing on the chat. However, we'll have a moderator to deal with that. Now, if you want to join the tournament starts in 3 minutes. So let's work on joining the tournament. In this video, in this live, go to the description. The description of the video is right there as you are watching the game. If you are watching on your phone, we will say something like more. You click there where it says more. You click again where it says more, and you find the link for the tournament. Okay, and it says link to today's tournament. All right, so you click on that link to today's tournament, and you will be able to join today's tournament. So go to the description. You will have here to click more, and then go to the very end of the description, and you will see the link to join the team and the link to join today's tournament. It's very important that you click the link to join today's tournament. Okay, click the link that says join today's tournament, and you will be able to be here on this. Watch yourself on the Lichess chat. I will be watching the chat on Lichess. So I want everyone to be nice, and I want everyone to talk about chess only. All right, if you have questions about chess. Okay, so no general talk, no whether you play this game, you play the other game. No. That's for you to do at school with your friends. So when you come to class, I need you to pay attention to chess only. Okay, the tournament will start in 1 minute. There are 25 people. Remember, if you want to join the tournament, go to the video description. Very easy. You go at the very end, and you will see link to today's tournament. You click there, you click join, and you will be in the tournament. It doesn't really take that much. Okay, so all you have to do is that, and you will be joining today's tournament. The link was also sent to your messages only chess. So if you click on your messages only chess, you will be able to be to get the link there too. Okay, I will be playing in the tournament as well. Okay, I will be playing in the tournament as well. So let's see how that goes. Let me just click join to make sure I am inside, and I will be playing in the tournament with you all. When I play in the tournament, guys, I will be explaining move by move, ideas, plans, and also highlighting mistakes that you may be making during the games against me. Not everyone get to play me during the tournament, because if I am at the top in the tournament, you will have to win some games to come up at mid there. All right. So, but you will get to play games. You will get to play 6 games. So remember, this is a Swiss tournament. We have a how you call it? We have 6 rounds. All right. So everyone will play 6 games. So this is how it works. Everyone will play 6 games, whether you are winning, whether you are losing. Everyone will play 6 games, only 6 games. All right. And when you finish playing your 6 games, then the tournament will be over. Okay. You have to also wait until all games are finished for you to play round 2. Okay. It's 1 round at a time. Okay. So the tournament starts in 2 seconds. So let's see. My first game is against Briscott. I'm playing with the black pieces. Let's see how this game goes. Remember, control the center, bring out your pieces, and castle. You have to play within the time that you have at the start. So let's see how that goes. Good luck, everyone. First round has started. Okay, so I'm waiting for my opponent to make a move. Briscott, if you are there, if you are hearing the live, please make a move. The tournament has started. Very good. So Briscott has made his move, pawn to e4. And I will play pawn to e5, also controlling the center. He brought out his knight. Very good, Briscott. You are doing very well. I will bring out my knight to defend my pawn. He brought out the next knight. I like this move. I will also bring out my next knight. He plays pawn to d3. This move, I don't like it too much because when you play pawn to d3, this bishop remains on the inside. I rather hear bishop b5, so the bishop will be outside instead of behind the pawns. However, for this move, I'm thinking that I should play bishop to c5 or bishop to b4. Bishop to b4 might be more precise, but I will play bishop to c5 and take the risk to see if my opponent plays something interesting here. Bishop to b4, interesting move, good. And I think I will just attack this bishop. This game could get quite interesting. I'm attacking the bishop. When bishop comes to g5, sorry, and the plan could be to bring this knight here and attack my bishop. So let's see first where this bishop is going. Oh, notice what I said before. Notice what is going on here, guys. This bishop came to g5, all right? And he is pinning my knight. However, look what happened here, Briscott. I played pawn to h6. And remember, guys, I was telling you, chess is played move by move. What is my pawn on h6 doing? My pawn is attacking your bishop. My pawn is attacking this bishop. Instead of moving your bishop away here, or bishop here, or taking the knight, you shouldn't leave the bishop there because now I get to capture your bishop. I'm exchanging a pawn that is worth 1 point for a bishop that is worth 3 points. So I got a bishop. Okay, he took my pawn, but notice the exchange. A pawn for a bishop. Now that I got that, I will play pawn to d5, attacking the center of the pawn. He takes with pawn, and I will play knight takes. Notice when I play knight takes here, I have different ideas. I'm attacking this knight, and I'm also attacking this knight. And now my opponent castled, and he didn't notice that this knight was also on the attack. So what I will do, I will capture this knight first, attacking his queen. And when he takes the knight, now I got this knight for free because it's right in line with my queen, and there is no bishop defending that knight. So that this knight is free. So I will capture it. So notice in this game, all I'm just is taking advantage of some move that my opponent made that were kind of like leaving some pieces for free. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. When you are playing a chess game, pay attention to what pieces your opponent might leave for free. But remember, this is a lesson, and I want everyone to pay attention and try to join to learn from these games. So let's see what Briscott is going to play now. Play queen. Okay, queen e. And now for this move, here I will play queen h4. With queen h4, I'm threatening this move. This will be checkmate. Let's see how my opponent tries to defend against checkmate. He plays queen to the side, and notice at this point what is going on. My queen is working together with my rook. My queen is looking at this pawn, so if I take this pawn, it will be checkmate in one move. Okay, back to tournament. So this was an interesting game. It only lasted 12 moves. Now, a lot of people have finished their games, and the tournament has grown a little bit. For those who are now joining the YouTube channel and want to play in this tournament, two things. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is go and click subscribe. It doesn't really take long, and a lot of people come, watch the class. Remember, this is like a complimentary class. Watch the class, enjoy the class, play in the tournament, and don't join the channel. So guys, all you have to do is hit like and join the channel. It doesn't really take that much. It's just move your finger, subscribe to the channel, and that's it. And in that way, our community on YouTube will grow, and that will really encourage me to do more videos for you, to do more live sessions and all of that. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, now we have 39 people in the chess tournament. In the video description or in the live description, you will find the link to this tournament. So if you want to play in this tournament, if you just came by the live and you want to play in this tournament, just click the video description and you will be able to join the tournament. It's open to anyone that wants to play. So just click and you will be able to join the tournament. Okay. So let's see. I'm watching now at a couple of games. I'm seeing a game of chess overseas playing Adis Chan. I don't know who's Adis Chan. Maybe I think have an idea who that might be. Okay, so a lot of players have won their first game. So let's see how that goes. 39 players, guys. If you want to join the tournament, now is your time. Click and join and you will be able to enter for round 2. Okay. If you join the tournament, you will not be able to play in this round because this round has already started. And remember what I told you as well. So this is a 6-round tournament. Each round will be 5 minutes. And at the end of each round, you get to play against a new opponent. Most likely, you do not get to repeat the opponent that you play against. So you might only play with one person once, okay? Not only that, the other thing that I want you to pay attention to is take your time during the game. You have 5 minutes on your clock, guys. This is a good bit of time. So let's take a look at this game that is going on here between Adis Chan and Chess Overseas. Chess Overseas with the white pieces has a huge advantage. He has 2 rooks, knights, and bishop, and Adis Chan only has a king at this point. So Chess Overseas has a big advantage there. Let's go back to the tournament. There are a couple of games still going on. Remember, in the Swiss tournament, you have to wait until all games are finished in order for you to play a next round. Okay. Now we see here Chess Overseas about to win his game by checkmate. He pushes the pawn, and that's game over. Chess Overseas has won his game. We have here Adrian Chess also playing. This is a checkmate just now. Rook here will be checkmate. Yeah, he finds it, so that's checkmate. Who else remain playing? We have 2 games remaining. So as soon as those 2 games finish, we will be able to start round number 2. Today we are playing 6 rounds, meaning we are playing 6 games. Okay. Remember, if you want to join the tournament, just click on the description, go to link to tournament, you click on the link, and you are able to join the tournament. Okay, now I am playing against Adrian, and I'm now with the white pieces. So I'll control the center with e4. He plays e5, very good. I will play knight to f3, bringing on my knight, attacking this pawn. He plays knight to c6, and now I will play the move bishop to c4, bringing out my bishop. Plays d6, not a move that I'm not a very big fan of this move because the bishop didn't come out. So because it didn't bring out the bishop quickly, what I will do, I will attack this pawn. So I'm creating a little bit of attack in the middle of the board. Let's see what my opponent's plays, what he plays. Plays bishop g4. I think this is the main move in this position. Here I think I could capture this pawn, or I could push past. I will capture this pawn. My opponent is playing something called the FIDE. This move of his is quite interesting. He plays pawn takes. Here I have a couple of moves that I could play here. And I will go for an end game. So I'll play pawn here. So the idea is if you take my queen, I take with my king. I will play king here. My king in this square should be fine. And then I will finish developing my pieces. If it doesn't take, I might play knight bd2 or queen here or queen to b3. It takes, I capture with my king. I capture here as well. And now my king should be safe on e2. E2 should be an okay square for my king. So we are now in the endgame. The endgame means that stage of the game where players have few pieces. I play this bishop here. I don't want this knight to take my bishop. So remember, move by move. The knight move here, attacking my bishop. I'll just move my bishop back. He brings out his knight. And here I'll play bishop out. Developing my bishop is very important to bring out your pieces when you are playing chess. So now I have two bishop out. I'm getting ready to also bring out my knight. Plays pawn to a6 is kind of like stopping my bishop from taking that pawn, although I wasn't really trying to take that pawn. And I will now bring out my knight. So I bring out my two bishops. Now I will bring out my knight. So when you're playing chess, it's important to control the center and bring out your pieces. So let's see, what will my opponent play in this position? Okay, pawn to b5. This move, I don't really like it that much. Why I don't like it? Because here I could attack this knight with this move. Knight has to go back somehow. Coming forward would mean losing a pawn. I don't think he wants to come forward. But now, my pieces are developed already, okay? My king is safe. I don't have to move my king anywhere or anything like that. And here I think I could play pawn to a4. I wonder if he has tactics after pawn to a4. No, not really. So I take pawn, play pawn to a4. Now, literally what I'm doing is I'm putting pressure on this structure of my opponent. He takes the pawn, but now I play rook takes, and I am attacking this pawn now. So literally I'm putting a lot of pressure on that pawn. It's very difficult for my opponent to now protect this pawn. It's very difficult to defend that pawn. So I'm just playing a technical game, trying to attack pawns that have become weak. No, this move is not so good. So my opponent just put the knight in front of my rook. So definitely this is not going to be a good move. I'm going to take this knight with my rook. I'm attacking this pawn. I'm attacking this pawn. And I could say that white already has a huge advantage because I am up a piece. Okay, so I have won one piece. I have three minor pieces. My opponent only has two. So I am up one piece. And notice, guys, it was not something like I didn't play anything superb, anything extremely good. I'm just playing very simple chess just to show you guys that if you play simple chess, you could also have good results. Why I say simple chess? I was playing just normal move. And my opponent, all of a sudden, he put the knight in front of my rook, and I just took the knight. You know what I mean? He plays bishop here. Remember, I was attacking this pawn as well. So I'm wondering what to take that pawn, if to take it with the rook or if to take it with my bishop. I will take it with the rook. So let's see what will my opponent play. Position is very difficult for black because it doesn't have really many things to attack, you know. If you don't have targets, anything that you could attack and play for is actually very, very difficult, okay? So we are still playing round 2. Remember, guys, we're going to play 6 rounds. If you are in the live, watching the live, and you would like to play in this tournament, please go to the description of the live and you will find the link for this tournament, or you have to just click the link and join the tournament and you will be playing with us. That's not a problem. Okay, so he plays castle. What to play here? I have two interesting moves that I could play here. I could play rook here which is kind of like the good way of continuing the game. Or I could play rook to g, putting pressure on this open file. So I play rook g1, trying to put pressure on the open file. Just to tell you guys, if there is an open file, rooks belong on open files. For example, if my rook is here, my rook cannot attack anything. It's just blocked by my pawn. But when I put this rook on this semi-open file, notice how my rook gets a lot of power. The same thing with this rook. This rook is now on an open file and is doing very well. Rooks thrive on open files, all right? So you have to make sure you get open files for your rook. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit like, and also don't forget to join the tournament. Come play with us. We are now playing round 2, but we have 4 more rounds to play because this tournament will be a 6-round Swiss tournament. Okay, so let's see. Thank you also for joining the team. The A&M team has now passed 1,000 members, so that is actually brilliant. Let's see how that goes. My opponent is really thinking here. He has 16 seconds remaining. The position is not easy. My rook is in front of his king. He plays bishop here. And I'm wondering of what to play here with the white pieces. Bishop here is a possible move. Bishop here is a possible move. But I will play knight here. Knight to c4, attacking this. He played g6 very quickly, but now I will just take this pawn. He sacrifices on e4. Notice I think I'm not going to play fast or anything like that. I have to think what to capture with, and in this case I will capture with the pawn. He's attacking my knight, all right, and behind my knight is this pawn. I don't want him to get this pawn, so one thing that I could do here to stop him from maybe getting my pawn will be bishop here to protect my knight. He takes a knight capture, and he don't have any more time to continue playing. So let's see how that goes. 2 more games are still going on. They will be finishing very shortly. See Haley playing with the white pieces here. Haley is supposed to be able to win this with white easily. Checkmate in 2 moves. Queen and rook. Use your queen and rook to checkmate Haley. To try to use your queen and rook to checkmate. You have to check them with your queen, with your rook. We have to practice these basic checkmates, and we perhaps will practice them next week, please God. All right, next week, please God, we're going to practice them because now look, this end up in stalemate. 1 game is still going on, and let's go now to round 3. So we're going to play the 3rd round out of how you call it, out of 6 rounds, and I'm playing against Jeremy. So let's see how this goes. He goes e4, I will play e5, controlling the center. Oh, he's attacking my pawn, so I will capture it. He plays c3, and this is called the Danish gambit. I will play here pawn to d5. I don't really like taking that pawn, especially not in a blitz game. So let's see what my opponent plays here. I will bring out my knight, putting pressure on this pawn. Now I will play bishop here, pinning the knight to the queen. I will play here check. All of this is actually theory. This has been played many times. So let's see how my opponent deals with this. This knight seems to be attacking my queen, but is pinned. At this point, I will just take this knight. and I'll play queen c4. All of this is theory. I am shocked and surprised that my opponent is able to play all of these moves. Okay, bishop there. It looks very interesting. I could take this now. I wonder if I should or I shouldn't. I will castle. I don't know if castling is a good move, but I will castle. See what will my opponent play here. Okay, logical, as they will say. I will just send my knight in. This position looks quite interesting. It could turn to be very dangerous for white as well. His king is in the center, so I do not know what may happen here. So bishop check, interesting move. For this, I think I will attack this bishop with this move. This way I get a little time on this bishop by attacking it and see where will the bishop go. It'll be very interesting to see where will that bishop end up going to. Plays bishop to the back. This is definitely not a great move. Here the game might finish quickly. Should I take here and then no, I will check now. Notice check, attacking the king. That is why I say castle, guys. Notice the king, his king is in the center and cannot castle. And this is a problem. When you leave your king in the center and you cannot castle, then you end up in trouble. He blocks with the knight. Notice he just blocked with the knight. But now I have rook takes knight, check. And this is a big check here. Where is my opponent going is the question, right? Here I could take this bishop with a check. Notice I'm checking him with my queen. Check with queen, so this is kind of like a discover check. And this will end up most likely, this will end up in checkmate, guys. I have a check here. This will be brilliant because I have a check here. If he moves to this side, if he takes with the queen, this is checkmate. And if he moves to the side, I have this double discover check, which end up in checkmate. Very nice attacking game by myself. I really like the game. I like how Jeremy ended up playing this theory. But remember, Jeremy, if I have to analyze your game, all right, when from here, for example, from this point, okay, and look what I'm doing here, Jeremy. When I took here, you took with the bishop. When I play queen here, your move, Jeremy, here you have two moves. You could play queen here, check, to exchange queens. See, check and exchange queens. Or you could play bishop back here. Not bishop back, bishop takes knight is your other move. You could play bishop takes knight, all right? So those are two moves that you definitely could play, all right? Either queen check to exchange the queen, or bishop takes knight. Those are the two best moves in the position. You play bishop here, is not so good. And then my pieces keep coming at your king. And after this check, I'm moving this bishop back is a problem. Perhaps bishop back to e2 was better. All right, but bishop to h3 was bad because the bishop now ended up outside of the game. And after this check, also here, I believe you should perhaps block with the bishop, but I don't know if that actually helps. I think at this point, the game is really not going too well for white. Okay, back to tournament. So a lot of games are still going on, guys. Remember, now there are 47 people playing in the tournament. There are 34 of you in the live. Perhaps everyone in the live is already playing in the tournament. But if you are in the live session on YouTube, maybe you came a little while ago and you are not in the tournament, make sure you check on the description of the video. You will find the tournament link right at the end. And you could just click on the tournament link and join the tournament. Come in, join, play us some games. We just playing round 3, finishing round 3 just now, and we'll have round 4, round 5, and round 6 to play still. See, like I'm getting a challenge, guys. I cannot play any challenge because I'm playing in the tournament. Also, when you send a challenge casual 10 minutes, that is a lot of time. I cannot take that game now, okay, because I'm playing in a tournament. I cannot just go and play this game because then I will lose my tournament games. All right, so if you want to play me, make sure you click and join the tournament. Okay, click and join the tournament. Remember, it's 6 rounds. You'll get to play 6 games. And if you are having a good tournament, definitely you will get to play me. So if you're having a good tournament, you will get to play against me. So your job is to make sure and try to play in the tournament. So wish poppers, that's the name. If you want to play me, play in the tournament, get to the same amount of points with me, and you will be able to play me as well. All right. So let's see. A lot of games still going on, guys. So I will pick one of them to watch. Let's see, Chess Overseas. Who's Chess Overseas playing with? Chess Overseas playing against Donny Trini, and Chess Overseas is kind of clearly winning with the white pieces. He takes everything. So yeah, white should end up winning this game. This pawn will turn into a queen, and that queen will just definitely win the game. And let's see who else. So Chess Overseas will go up to 3 points. Adam Lane is playing against Chester King. Adam Lane with the white pieces, but taken long to play. Chester King has a lot of attack because this rook is coming here. This rook is coming with a check, and this king is very weak. So most likely that will be the end. Who else? Kuminim against Success. This might be an interesting game. Wow. Kuminim with the white pieces. So this is Choi here with the white pieces. Let's see what he plays. Yeah, white should win this game without much problems. His plan could actually be king here. Well, king there should work. Get to attack the rook. The knight doesn't want you to attack the rook, but now he could pin the knight and win as well. So any of those could win. He's also attacking the knight, so definitely this will be a loss for black. The good thing about this is 5 minutes, no increment, so you don't get no extra points or extra time or anything like that. Yeah, now the rook is on the attack. So this is actually very overwhelming for black. Black is in big trouble here and is starting to see it on the clock. Now that is a queen on board, guys. Wow, a whole queen. And this will set the difference. White should go on to win this game. See who else is still playing. Briscott is playing against Lallen. Uriel is playing against C. Pierre. So quite interesting games is still going on, guys. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so I'm going to just wait until the end. Okay, 48 people in the tournament, 4 less than last week. Last week we had 52 players in the tournament, okay? Remember, guys, to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also remember to hit the like button. Okay. Coming in with the white pieces, and this is a draw, guys. White cannot win that game. How did he allow this? Wow, he was clearly winning, but the game ended up in a draw. All right, guys, now let's go to round 4. I'm playing against Improve. I thought I was going to play against Chess Overseas. Hopefully, I will meet with Chess Overseas afterwards. Let's play against Improve. I have white. Improve has the black pieces. E4, E5. I'll play knight F3, attacking this knight. What to play here? Play D4, play this. I play knight Knight c3 here. Let's see what improve will bring to the table. Bring on my knight. He brought also his knight out, and I will play this move pawn to a3. Very quiet move. Let's see what he plays. He plays d4. Interesting move. d5. I think d5 is the main move in the position. I play bishop to b5, pinning this knight to the king, and this will start creating some problems to my opponent, hopefully. This is called the 4 knights. We are kind of in like one of the main lines. Let's see what my opponent will play. So improve is thinking there, looking for moves. Improve is looking for some moves. Let's see what will improve find. Right, waiting on improve to make a move. And yes, guys, we are playing a game. 3 pieces out. There is a big fight here in the center. So let's see how this goes. Okay, waiting until on improve, guys. How is your games? How are your games going? Of course, you could write on the Liz Chess chat, guys. I hope that oh, interesting move. Here, I believe I have to play knight e2. I don't think I should take on e5. I think I'm supposed to play something like knight here. This is very theoretical though. So let's see how improve goes with this. That's supposed to be on the kind of main moves. And for that move, I'll play this one. Yep. Kind of having like a theoretical battle with this student. I don't remember these lines all correctly. Yeah, I just have to say push this pawn 2 squares forward. I think is this the move? I think this is the move. I think I may be wrong regarding the move. It doesn't matter. I'm having fun with this game, so let's see how that goes. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this move is quite interesting, guys. To be totally honest, it is an interesting move. So let's see how my opponent reacts to this move. It carries a lot of threats. It carries a lot of little threats. So let's see what my opponent plays. Oh, my opponent is thinking. We are inside of a theoretical battle, guys. Theoretical battle. Maybe my opponent will find the best moves. Yeah, maybe he's searching for it. Are you searching for the move, Mr. Improve? Let's see if Mr. Improve will find here the move. The position is just complicated. I remember studying this a while ago. Maybe I'm still in theory. I have some ideas in this position. So let's see how my opponent reacts to this. My opponent burning here a little bit of time. 11 seconds. Well, 1 minute and 9 seconds. So let's see how it goes. Oh, my opponent is still thinking. My opponent is still thinking. 35 seconds, 34 seconds. Definitely it's not going to be easy for my opponent to come back with this little bit of time. Remember, guys, managing your chess clock. Managing your clock is also important. He plays knight back. Interesting move, I must say. Interesting move, I must say. I could take there, I could push past. I will take this pawn here. I'll just take this pawn. I'll just play a simple move. My opponent doesn't have much time on the clock, so I'm not trying to find the super best move in the position. I'm just, playing logical moves. Perhaps I had better moves, but okay. So he castle. I will look also to castle. My opponent has few seconds remaining on his clock. Yeah, so my opponent went into a very theoretical position, very complex theoretical position. We're on round 4, guys. Round 4. And yeah, I'm not even in first place yet, guys. My tie break apparently is not all that great. I hopefully I will get to play. Chess Overseas is playing against Chester King. And Chester King is doing very well here. So I think Chester King might end up taking down Chess Overseas. Hopefully, let's see. Let's see how is the timing here. Yeah, very good. Chester King with the white pieces attacking the rook. Good move. He is a pawn up. He needs to exchange maybe a rook. Exchanging a pair of rooks might make it easier for him. Yeah, because advancing his pawns is not easily. He has to be careful that Chess Overseas doesn't get with his rooks to these squares where Chess Overseas will start attacking the whole rank. He has to be very careful with that. For that reason, anytime, you see that rook already start pushing pressure there, just good move, bring back the rook to defend, covers the second rank, and now he could start playing to push these pawns to create the pass pawn. It will be very difficult for black to try to get an advantage here, but Chester King is in time trouble, and he sometimes has lost a lot of games due to time trouble, so he has to play quickly. He needs to find a plan, and the plan is, if you have an extra pawn, you see 2 versus 1, that is your advantage. You should push those pawns and just get it rolling. That should be the idea. He joins his rooks instead. I think he might play a move like this, or maybe a move like this. Yeah, I guessed so. So he's looking forward to maybe exchanging a couple of rooks, which will make his life a little bit easier. Okay, not a very good move. Okay, he just captures. I don't know if capturing was the best move ever, but oh, good move. But then what? Attack the other pawn. Oh, he defends this one. I don't know about that idea. I don't know about that idea so much. Okay, look like Chester King is looking for a draw. Very interesting. Chess Overseas goes for this position, trying to win on time. Let me see if Chester King could find them, could try to win this. It's not going to be easy, but it is very doable, guys. This position should be winning, but only 10 seconds. I think Chester King might end up losing this one on time for sure. I don't see him winning this one, honestly speaking. He's moving around too much with the king, needs to play fast. And yeah, the correct plan needs to be followed, and the game is over, guys. And Chess Overseas has won against Chester King. I think Chess Overseas will have to play me in round 5. We both have 4 points, so we'll meet each other in round 5, and I will be playing with the black pieces. Okay, interesting game between Elias Herrera, but ended up in a win. Okay, so now I have to play chess overseas. I'm playing with the black pieces, so let's see how that goes. In our last 3 encounters, I won all 3 games, but chess overseas plays a very good game. I am amazed by chess overseas. However, I do not know yet exactly who chess overseas is, to be honest, guys. Okay, I think this is the move here, and this is the move. Block here with bishop. Bishop here. Castles. I should castle as well, I believe. Yep. Although I don't think castle was my move, I think it was something else. Attack this. Now he takes. Very interesting. So let's see how this goes. I like this position with the 2 bishop pointing at the king side. Interesting move. Let me play here. He's going to return with his knight, most likely to the center. And if I should take that or not. Okay, so chess overseas thinking here. What move to play is to return with the knight to the center or not. So here my opponent is a pawn up in the position. So black sacrifices a pawn for play. Chess overseas thinking here. Going online and offline. Let's see what chess overseas is doing with this position. Still thinking. So I'm attacking his knight. Want to see what move is he going to play here. It's a very theoretical position. He goes offline again. So this goes here. You see, like he goes offline. He comes back online. He goes offline again. Chess overseas. What are you doing, chess overseas? What is chess overseas doing? Okay. I wonder what this is for. So, okay, let me assume. Why am I assuming? This is making it. Okay. Okay, it's supposed to be at 100. At 100 is the best one. I think this is what you. Oh no, but this is not going to work for you all. Oh, what? Where did I go in my game? Here. Chess overseas is still thinking, guys. And for some reason, I zoomed this, and now my game looked all block. Why was I playing with that? Where's the zoom thing? Oh, come on. I need to zoom out. Okay. Zoom to 90. All right. I leave it here 90. Good. Not going to interfere with this. Chess overseas is still thinking in this position, guys. I do not know what happened with chess overseas, where he went. What are you doing, chess overseas? What are you looking for? Chess overseas here thinking. Okay, 1 minute and 31 seconds, 1 minute and 30 seconds. See what move chess overseas will come up with. He's still kind of like offline. 1 minute and 19 seconds. This is not normal. Am I offline? I don't think so. No, I'm okay. All right, for all of you watching the live, guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit like I'm waiting for Chess Overseas, which have been having a great tournament, but at this point, he has just gone offline, literally. I don't know if his internet failed. I don't know what happened, so I'm just waiting for him. He only has 49 seconds remaining, so that is a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Okay. Waiting for Chess Overseas. 30 seconds remaining, guys. Okay, so I guess I will win this game on time, apparently. I think that will be the result. His move was very obvious, though. He should just bring this knight back to attack my bishop, to challenge my knight, and if I take, he could always take with the knight, attacking my bishop, and this position seems to be okay. I don't see any big problems for white in this position, but now my opponent is just kind of like offline, and I don't know what is going on here. So yeah, I end up winning the game against Chess Overseas. One more game, guys. Maybe I will play with Chester King. I already play Improve. I will play Jeremy. The people that could go up to 4 that I might end up playing is Chester King is possible. And also, yeah, Adam Lane could be also a possibility if he wins, but most likely Chester King. Chester King is playing against Improve. Chester King has a bit of more time. They have similar material, so let's see how that goes. I'll just click on this game so y'all could watch this game meanwhile. I need to organize, guys, and fix this because I noticed this screen is very it's big, like big, and if we make it here, it looks like it gets smaller, but at the same time, like I cannot see it all that properly on the board. Look at this. It's not really looking all that great. 75, 80, 90 is actually the best. Once I hit 100, it's just not staying in properly. So I will have to see. Let me see if I could fix this on display capture. Oh yes, I was able to fix it on display capture. This, okay. So this should be good. Let's see if I could move this to the side a little bit. This should be fine here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess I was able to fix it on the go, guys. So that is good. Now you are able to see the whole board better. So yeah, it has been fixed. It blocked the part that says subscribe though. So that part that say subscribe. Okay, I may need to perhaps bring that one up. Let's see if I could. Hey, back to tournament. Oh, no, yeah, they're still playing the game. All right, I was wondering. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to fix this to make it look better for you all. And if I move this up here, oh, definitely not that way. Yeah, I will have to fix that part that says subscribe and all of that afterwards. I don't want to mess up this thing at this moment. We only have one more round to go, and the class will finish in about 10 minutes, guys. So these guys here, fellows, with Chester King and Improve, a big battle going on between them. So these two fellows here, what? White won, Improve won? Chester King resign or something? All right then. So who will I play with? I think I will play, well, I already play Improve, so most likely I will play Adam with the white pieces. Yeah, I'll definitely play Adam with the white pieces, so I'll play success. One of these guys. I already played chess overseas. I already played improve. And I haven't played success. So I could play success. Or I could place, or I could end up playing against Adam. So one of those two, success or Adam. So I'm white against Adam. So let's see how this goes. 45, I'll bring on my knight. Bring on my next knight. And I will play a3. So I play in this very quiet position. Very positional, very cool. No problem. Let's see what he plays. Bishop c5, I don't like bishop c5 for some reason. Because of knight takes pawn. And then this move here. Okay, captures. I come here. And here there is a very good move. It's supposed to, well, play, I guess queen d1 is good, but queen e3 I think is the best move here. I think it's queen e3, but okay, I'll play queen d1. I can't exactly remember the follow up there. I will play bishop d, defending that bishop, defending that pawn. And now I will castle for sure. And yeah, this position is supposed to be okay for white. White's supposed to be doing good here. And I'll just pin this knight to the queen. Interesting move, interesting move. I could take knight take, bishop takes, knight take, but that doesn't really give me anything. So why do something that will not give me anything? I could play f3, attacking the bishop to see where that bishop is going. Yeah, I think f3 should be the best move here. Attack the bishop with the pawn. That bishop was attacking my queen, guys, so I just attack the bishop with the pawn and see where my opponent, what my opponent is going to play. This will be interesting to watch. Okay, good move, good move. Now I'll play f. Okay, logical. This move now. So guys, my plan is very simple. I want to play this move followed by this move. And my opponent has to try to deal with it. So he plays g5, trying to break the pin. But now that looks like a free pawn to me. Although he could try to create problems here. But this position has turned even a bit worse, I believe, because now his king could end up weak. Okay. So I don't think this is the best way to go. But let's see. This is last round, guys. Last round. Now he is attacking my queen, and this position is interesting because now I could take the knight, he takes my queen, I take this, and I could be on the way to win after this move. So I'll capture here. Just have to do a little calculation. Now I'm threatening to take the bishop. If you take my queen, I take here, attacking his rook, attacking his bishop, and that is like winning a whole piece. So I'm attacking take his queen, attacking his rook, and yeah, this look like a win for white already based on some complications in the game. Now I will take this bishop. Should I bring my knight forward? I will take the bishop. Just play simple chess, and that's it. Play the simple chess, and that's it. Come here, trying to create some attacks, trying to double my rooks, improving my position. And now double my rooks. Putting pressure on this pawn, which is now going to be captured. Oh, I push this pawn forward, threatening mating 1. This is just very difficult to play for black. Now mate in 1. Okay, guys, so I have finished the tournament. I think I won all of my games. Yep, I won all of my games. But there are some more games going on, okay? The tournament should be totally over in about 4 minutes, okay? And good games, guys, good games. The tournament has seen 49 of you playing. So this is very good, guys. 49 players. This is actually a very good turnout, okay? Last week we had 52. All right, but this one for the Swiss, we have 49 players, and I find this is actually very good. So which game to look at? Okay, so Chess of Assist is playing against Kunimi, which is Choi. I think that is his name. How is this looking? Okay, Chess of Assist there fighting up the position. Kunimi is up a pawn in this position. Can he win this game? And Kunimi have more time as well. He has and he asks for no, but this is not good for Kunimi. Because queen takes and then rook, and then all of a sudden the position is bad. But okay, Chess of Assist avoid the queen trade, trying to maybe go for an attack. This avoiding the trade is actually not too good. This queen here, guys, alone will not be able to do anything against that king. Queen alone will not be able to do anything. I don't know why. Choi might be, worrying a little bit in this position, because it's very difficult for black to get something out of this. But let's see. Asks for exchange of bishops, and now he gets into a pin. That's the thing. He's trying to exchange. He's trying too hard to just play moves, and now he blunders material. He's blundering material now, and this is just troublesome. Maybe his only move is pawn to e4 to try to create complications. Good move, I should say. That's not a bad move. Rook there is a good move. But now he has to now find all kind of complications when before it was not even needed. All right. Now black could play pawn to h5, renewing all of the threats, and yeah, it's just troublesome for Kumini. But Chess of Assist has been thinking too much during his games. So let's see how will that go. Guys, thank you for being here in the live. We're going to be finishing in about 2 minutes. All right, this game is still going on, but maybe not for too long. All right, so as soon as this game finishes, we'll see. I have to tell you guys, you could go to my channel. You could go to my channel and check the video on chess rudiments. It's a very, very good video. All right, it's a good video. This video will help you to control the center, develop the pieces, pay attention. Check the video on endgames, how to win with 2 rooks versus king alone, how to win with 1 rook versus king alone, how to win with king and queen versus king alone. Those are basic checkmates that everyone should know. So this game will end up being won by Kumini, who will end up being, I think he will move up to 5th place, maybe, I do not know. The game is still going on. Some games are still going on, guys. I thought that was the last game, but some games are still going on. I hope you all are enjoying the tournament, guys. Next week, please God, I most likely will have the live with the comments open, but there will be a moderator in the live. So anytime you say something wrong, or you are chatting too much out of what the topic is, which is chess, then you will just be blocked and you will not be able to continue to chat. I want to be able to use the chat, guys, because in the chat we could interact. I ask you questions. Find checkmate in 1 move. Find checkmate in 2 moves. What is the best move here? That's the whole point of the class, the interaction. All right, guys? So for that to work, you all need to pay a lot of attention to the chat, okay? Everything that's said in the chat has to be mainly only about chess, nothing else. It's chess only. All right, so make sure you keep that in mind for our next session. There are some games still going on, guys. I will wait for them to finish. I don't want to just leave. It is already after 8. If you have to leave and you're in the live and you have to leave because it's already 8 o'clock and you have to leave, go ahead. I'm just hanging in here for another 2 minutes, 3 minutes. not too long, because it wouldn't take more than 2 minutes actually for all games to finish. All games should be finished in less than 2 minutes. And but I will wait here for these 2 minutes, and then I want to see who is the final lineup in the tournament. But I think it's this, like I came first, Improve come second, Success came third, Kuminim come first, Chess Overseas fifth, and Adam Lane came sixth. Chester King seventh, Dimitri eighth. So this is most likely it. A lot of people with 4 points. So all of those who got 4 points, 3 points, or everyone that got any kind of points, congratulations to you. Some people retired through the tournament. Remember, guys, I want you, they play pause and they maybe came off the tournament. Remember, if you are a beginner and you are playing in the tournament for the first time, it takes time, okay? You are not going to just play your first chess game and expect to, okay, I play my first chess game, I will just go and win. No. You have to learn to move your pieces out. You have to learn to make sure you castle quickly. You have to pay attention to captures, and you will start getting better step by step. If you want to accelerate your learning, make sure and take a look at my videos. Taking a look at my videos on YouTube will help you, okay? Will help you definitely to improve your game. So tournament by tournament, you should do better. For example, if you play today's tournament and you didn't win any game at all, then take a look at some of the videos during the week and next tournament and see how we improve step by step. Okay, you will also be having the class at your school, so that will also help you to improve. Okay, guys, this is the final result. These are the top 10 from the tournament. Congratulations to all of you. If I go here, these are the top 20. All right, so very good, well done. If I go here, I will see the top 30. Very good. Some people with 2.5, with 3 points coming in the top 30. These are the top 40. People with 2 points, people with 1.5 points. All right. And then this is the last group with people with 1.5 points, half a point, and a couple of you with 0 points. Remember, every master was once a beginner. So do not get discouraged because this is your second or third time playing a tournament and you are losing your games. When I was playing at the beginning, when I started, I used to lose all of my game, okay? Now, no one likes to lose at chess, guys. No one, all right? But it's a game, and you need to learn that sometimes you will win and sometimes you will lose, all right? Sometimes when I play in tournaments, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, all right? It's not like I go out there and win all my games, all right? So, guys, well, take care, have a good night, and I will see you Monday again. Next Monday, please God, for the next class. Take a look at the videos, guys. Chess Rudiments. Remember the name, Chess Rudiments, on my channel. Check that video. That is my video for you to look at this week, okay? There is the series also Chess 333. That will definitely help you with your chess as well. So make sure you take a look at some of the videos on my channel whenever you have time. This is all for today, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a good night.